Once upon a time, in a space far, far away, bunnies lived happily. One day, a selfish leopard came along and kidnapped some bunnies. Quick, help rescue the bunnies before they get eaten. Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth, and this is my 112-term project, Spacetime Adventures. Right now, we're in the game, where the objective is to collect 5 bunnies to win the game. There are 2 player bunnies, and they're currently moving around in the ship, and they control the shield, the engine, as well as the 4 yellow guns. Right now, the ship is about to collect a bunny, and that increases the health of the ship. The ship's shield is able to reflect bullets by turning enemy bullets into 2 friendly bullets. So the players are able to access a map where they can see where the sun and the planets are, and then decide where to head to collect more bunnies. The green-colored engine provides thrust for the ship, which accelerates it in the desired direction. 2 kinds of enemies spawn randomly around the ship. One of them shoots bullets while the other one tries to crash into the ship. There are a few ways to kill the enemies. You can shoot them with the guns, or reflect the bullets back at them, crash into them with the shield, or crash into them with the ship, but that would also decrease the health of the ship. The enemies follow the ship as it navigates the world, so you can even kill them by causing them to crash into planets. And these interactions and collisions between the ship, bullets, and enemies, and planets are done using the Pygame sprite functionality. One interesting feature is that the ship orbits around planets once it is within their sphere of influence, which depends on their size and mass. There is a rebound effect if the ship crashes into a planet. The planets are generated randomly around the map, so no 2 games will be the same. The sun always generates in the center of the map, and it occasionally sends solar flares, which explode and heal the player. So the yellow leopard enemies that randomly generate in this world try to stay within a minimal distance from the ship. So whenever the ship moves, it actually follows it around, and this is done by computing the vector from the enemy to the ship, and then taking its magnitude to figure out its distance away and the direction it needs to hit to follow the ship. So the rocket enemy is programmed to follow the ship until it collides with the ship, and if it collides with the shield, then nothing really happens, it just disappears and dies. But if it collides with the ship itself, then an explosion occurs, and it accelerates the ship away from the point of impact. So right now, the ship is about to orbit around Cookie Planet, and the ship's orbit around the planet is determined by calculating the difference in the ship's velocity vector and the vector between the ship and the planet. To improve the predictability for the player, orbits are always circular, and the orbit motion helps the player to collect the bunnies, but also makes it more difficult to maneuver around the world. So once you collect your 5th bunny, you've rescued all the bunnies and you win the game, and you have the option of starting over. Those are the key features of my project. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.